I'm Harold Hannon. I'm a senior architect with the product innovation team at Softlayer. Softlayer is an infrastructure as a service provider. We have both physical and virtual instances available, as well as all the related services around those. And some of those services include big data solutions, which is something I've been working on in the innovation group. We're kind of an R&D division within Softlayer, so we're in charge of putting together a lot of new products, and a lot of the things we've been doing over the last 2 years have been related to big data offerings. So we traditionally have always been an infrastructure provider, like I said, and so one of the things that we wanted to look into doing was moving into the big data space, and we really needed to find a nice niche to fit into. So a lot of times you have more of a managed solution, the software as a service providers, the PaaS offerings, those sorts of things. And as an infrastructure provider, that's really not our forte. So we really went more for partnering with the actual big data providers and figuring out how to make a performant platform that would give you an experience that was similar to a PaaS or a SaaS offering, but more focused on giving you that experience of having your own in-house solution as if you were controlling it yourself, being able to control your resources, how much RAM, how much disk you needed, the type of technologies, something you really can't experience when you're using a SaaS or a PaaS or even a cloud provider. It's more of a commodity there. So one of the things we focused on was how do we deploy a performance solution? So we focused on using our bare metal instances, which are actual physical servers that use an image-based technology with our provisioning to be able to put together a complex big data offering. And then at the end, you basically just get an email sent to you when we're done putting together the complex offering with the clustering all set up and everything, saying, here's your solution as you asked for it, but here's the root passwords, here's the logins to your big data solution, and you're in charge of managing it at that point, and you can do what you want with it, upgrade it, move it around, change versions of software, things like that. So one of the things that really differentiates us is, as I was saying before, there's a commodity kind of mentality with a lot of cloud offerings and PaaS offerings, and we sort of see big data as not really fitting in that space. So I do a lot of research with the performance of big data solutions. So one of the things I'm excited about is that it's kind of pushing things back a little bit to where physical hardware is really, really relevant within the big data space. Because if you use a commodity offering, a lot of times what you get is a network-attached storage offering or something of the like. And I've seen a lot of strange behavior as far as performance goes when you're using those sorts of non-local resources and virtualized resources. So actually, big data pushing that performance edge. You hear Gartner talk about like the 3 V's of big data, the velocity, the variety, and the volume of things. They're talking about, variety obviously is handled by the software itself, the big data software, the volume as well, right? So that's not too exciting to me as an infrastructure provider, but velocity really, really excited me because it's about performance at that point. How fast can we get that data in and out? There's a lot of streaming data with telemetry data, like the Twitter storm type, data types of the world, those things that are really moving at an accelerated pace. And those really lend themselves well to physical resources to where you can control them. I want an SSD drive, I want flash storage, I want those sorts of things. So it's kind of exciting to be able to bring back in those physical resources and being able to provision those and deliver those in a cloud-like manner with the bare metal offering that we have that allows the customer to still have all that ease and convenience, but then get performance as well. I have a lot of blogs on the Softlayer site, and the Softlayer website itself is actually a great place to go. So if you just go to www.softlayer.com and just look around at the big data page that we have, there's a lot of information there, as well as search through our blog spaces there as well. And myself and a lot of other people have blogged through about some of the things that I've been talking about today.